No te recuerdas si te dan ganas bajo mis sábanas de juegos buenos. Vamos, baby, a avanzar. Llega ya, que mi piel te esperará. Papi, tócame, que tú me haces falta. Regrésame, quiero hacerlo otra vez, perdóname. Es que no quiero esperar más y tú me calmas. Provócame hasta la mañana. Devórame, tuyo en la cama. Sabes bien, todo conmigo es mejor. Papi, no te vayas. Provócame como tú ya sabes. Respírame, dale, no pares solo para mí. No me hagas sufrir. Quédate aquí, vamos a repetir. Tengo tantas ganas y si ya por ti no hacemos nada, baby, ¿qué será de tu ego sin mí? Sin mí, tú encima de mí, yo encima de ti. Acuérdate, ámame, tú me extrañarás. Papi, tócame, que tú me haces falta. Regrésame, quiero hacerlo otra vez, perdóname. Es que no quiero esperar más y tú me calmas. Provócame hasta la mañana. Devórame, tuyo en la cama. Sabes bien, todo conmigo es mejor. Papi, no te vayas. Provócame como tú ya sabes. Respírame, dale, no pares solo para mí. No me hagas sufrir. Quédate aquí, vamos a repetir. Pasa a mi cama, no me haga esperar. Que la luz se apagará y todo cambiará, baby. Oh no, oh, quiero sentir tu calor. Dime, papi, papi, tócame, que tú me haces falta. Regrésame, quiero hacerlo otra vez, perdóname. Es que no quiero esperar más y tú me calmas. Provócame hasta la mañana. Devórame, tuyo en la cama. Sabes bien, todo conmigo es mejor. Papi, no te vayas. Provócame como tú ya sabes. Respírame, dale, no pares solo para mí. No me hagas sufrir. Quédate aquí, vamos a repetir.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another edition of our exclusive one-on-one interviews here on the Malaspalabras record label, our exclusive YouTube channel. We're here for you guys, and my name is Polly. I come from the Latino Slant YouTube page, and it's an honor. It is a privilege to be hanging out with you guys yet again tonight. And if you catch this on the replay, it's any time of day, any time of night. All I need you to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like, and all that good jazz. Well, that was just the most beautiful new song from Krystal Ortega, Provocame, and it's got that obviously that reggaeton beat, but she's like this amazing pop singer. I mean, she's more than that. She's got a lot of soul, but It's a great blend, and we're gonna be asking her all about that song and a lot of other good stuff. We have some other good guests, and you're going to enjoy yourself probably like the next hour or so, all that good stuff. And so before I bring in the record label co-founder, so official, and he's like a big deal. He's a big deal. You're a big deal. Let's say hello to some really nice people in the chat. Roberta, is it Bayet? Bayet. Because it's not ballet, it's Bayet. So let me know. Hi, can't wait to watch this live video. Yes, it's on. It's on. It's happening. Make sure you are subscribed. She says, such an incredible song, and I absolutely love this beat. It's a very nice beat. Very nice beat. Look who else is here. Linda Krystal Fernandez. Congratulations. Congratulations. No, it's ballet like the Dane. Okay. Someone's going to educate me on that, but I do apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. Anyways, if you are one of several people hanging out with us, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you smash the like button, and if you want, share this link. We shared it all over Instagram, retweet it, reshare it, all that good stuff. It helps the YouTube algorithm tell other people to come and join us. All right. Now, before we go on, and before we bring in Krystal, she's here, she's hanging out. Let's bring in the co-founder of the record label. And he's a little busy himself. Like I said, when he's kind of a big deal, I mean he's kind of a big deal. He is the lead singer of Santana, among other so many great acclaimed things. My friend, your friend, Andy Vargas.
Hey, Paulie, how's it going?
Hey man, those shades are sharp, man. I need some shades like that. The screen glare.
Yeah, man.
Very nice, man. Very nice, man. You're looking good and healthy. What is happening, my friend? I know you are very busy.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Mhm.
I love the vibes always over there in the room. I'm always looking to see what you got new on the wall.
Ah, nothing but hats and Star Wars stuff.
That's I love it. I
Gotta
love it.
gotta represent the nerd in me always.
Love it, man. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
listen, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, man. I'm in Las Vegas right now. Um, I'm out here rehearsing with Santana. We're getting ready for some shows. We have a show
Mm.
at the New Orleans Jazz Festival coming up on Thursday. And then we have some shows in Dallas and in Houston.
Wow.
And then we break for a little while. Then we have a residency here in Las Vegas at the House of Blues in Mandalay Bay. But I'm happy to be here with Carlos. And last night was just with George Lopez and the George Lopez Foundation,
Mm.
raising money for his foundation.
Mhm.
And so we're just moving along. And tonight, Malaspalabras and Krystal Ortega and her amazing song, Provocame. I'm just so really, really grateful to have and be surrounded around amazing artists, musicians, producers, to be able
Andy,
to collaborate.
how did that work out? How did you pick that song? Why this song? Why her? And because you run a record label, how does that work out? Like
Well, she's an
explain it to
amazing
us to
songwriter.
simple people.
She's an amazing songwriter. She works with the producer who I hope to see her today, Pete
Mhm.
Amato. And Pete and I have been kicking around ideas for a really long time. And talking about releasing music on Malas Palabras. And he's very, very busy working with a lot of different artists and things. And the music that I heard from Krystal, um, I really fell in love with some of the songs and the style of music and her voice and everything I gravitated towards. And this song, some songs you hear it once and it just boom, it clicks and you hold on to it. You want to hear it again. And every time I heard the song, it just sounded fresh. Like, it's not like, okay, I've heard this song, let me go on to the next. I wanted to continue to hear it over and over. And they shot an amazing video to it. Krystal
Yeah.
was also in another video with one of our other artists, Alexis Cruyon, with his single. And yeah, I love the video, and it was just all about kind of prepping the content and stuff for the release, and then just really promoting it and finding avenues for the material. We have Krystal will be at a few kind of events coming up out there in Florida pretty soon, representing herself and also Malaspalabras. This will be a Maxim Bitcoin event, which
Whoa.
Maxim Magazine Bitcoin event that she'll be walking the red carpet on. And also Malaspalabras will be looking to having shows here in Las Vegas and also Los Angeles in the near future. So apart from that, we've got some amazing Web3 technology and branding happening right now that Krystal will be involved in as well. And it's all based around the energy of the song. That song, it's got so much energy around it, and we could just build so many things around around her brand, her style, and the song itself. And looking forward to the second single of hers as well. And we're just going to keep on rocking, keep on showing the world Krystal Ortega and Pete Amato's production and what it is that we do.
Okay, you just threw a lot of stuff at us with that event alone. When is that event happening?
On the 15th of May.
Ooh, very cool. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you're watching this before the 15th of May, look out for that. I'm sure on all their socials, but it's a Maxim event. Krystal Ortega is going to be there in Miami, and
Yes.
obviously, promoting the record label. I mean, that and her song. That's pretty neat.
Yes. Yes, we're excited about that. Put on by VIP Nightlife, and I can get some details to announce that soon. But we're going to make an official announcement. But for all those who are watching, you get the sneak peek here now.
Okay, so let's back up. One more question before we bring Krystal in. You'd said something about George Lopez.
Yes.
Now, George is your co-founder in this record label.
Yes.
And you guys have gone gone to a lot of hard work to make this happen for a lot of different Latino artists. And lately, George has been getting, I feel, some really unjust bad press in regards to that. Then you're telling me he does a fundraiser. You guys did a fundraiser last night. Can you give us a little info on that fundraiser, and just a measured take on George not not supporting other Latinos? I mean, that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's a topic. It's a topic that people like to ride. People like to whatever it is that the masses are talking about. They pull that topic and come in and talk about it. Hopefully, it gets their feet up. It's totally the polar opposite. George is such a supporter. Every time I hear that, I'm like, I think like, I'm not Mexicano or something. You know what I mean? He's really taken me under his umbrella and been an amazing partner. And I'm so very grateful to be working with George Lopez. I mean, I grew up watching him, and then to become his friend. I met him through Carlos Santana. And then to work with his foundation as well and see exactly what it is that they do. A lot of they work with kids that have kidney disease, and they help them with all sorts of things, and the family's affected and stuff. And so, it's been just an amazing ride in putting this label together. But internet is the internet. People are people, and they love to kind of try to ride waves, man. Everyone's just trying to ride waves and talk about it. But I come a little bit from the old school, not so attentive to all that stuff, man. I just focus on what's real, good music, and staying positive about things and stuff. And I have nothing but amazing, amazing, amazing things to say about George. And so we've got a lot of plans happening. We have one of our artists, Chris Perez, will be opening for George at one of his shows here at the theater.
I saw that poster's insane. Just the poster alone.
Yeah,
That's beautiful, man. God, it looks like a Prince concert or something. Algo,
Yeah.
Very snazzy. Very snazzy.
To
Very
be able
snazzy.
to put this stuff together, that's August 26th at the Greek Theater. But to be a part of bringing people together, like Chris Perez and George Lopez, Krystal Ortega and George Lopez, it's amazing. It's it's kind of a dream come true here, but that's all we're trying to do is put people together, see the magic that can happen. Chris came here to Las Vegas when George was playing over here at the Luxor Theater, and we got together and talked, and George goes, "Yeah, man, I want you to open for one of my shows." And lo and behold, there's Chris up there doing it. So there you go, bro.
There it is. There it is. Lo and behold.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from this, but I think I wanted to address it, and it was nicely measured. Good man, very well put as a representative of Malaspalabras Records. and yeah, it needs to be said, because you have so much negativity unjustly spewing out there, that let's spew the positivity on it, because life's too short, and the reality is you guys collectively are doing a lot of beautiful work that I don't see any other independent Latino record label doing. So
it's like
kudos to you.
Bad news sells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth. Bad news sells, and we've known this forever, man. It's been it's been a real violence and things like that. It sells, unfortunately.
Well, George Lopez, Chris Perez band, August 28th, the Greek Theater.
26th, August 26th.
Excuse me, 26th. My old eyes can't read. The 26th.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful theater,
that's why I have these, bro.
It's a beautiful theater, guys. So make sure you guys catch that. We're here with Andy Vargas, Malaspalabras record label YouTube channel. If you are not already, over 400 people have subscribed to the channel. That's fantastic, Andy. Okay, so we have Peter and we have Krystal waiting. Who do you want to bring in first, brother?
Let's see. I say we bring on Peter and talk to Peter, and have him talk about how he and Krystal got together. And I would like to say hello to Illaverse, who's in the chat. What's up? What's up, brother?
Yeah, let's say hello to a couple people before we bring Peter in. Illaverse, what's up, guys? And Linda says, I love the song. Linda, yeah, I listened to her all day. Congratulations to this amazing record label. Andy, I love you. Love Santana. Can't wait to see all the excitement the label is going to bring.
Thank you.
On. All right. Well, his what an illustrious career Mr. Amato has had and still has. Excuse me. It's my first time meeting him. It's like, what do you mean had? Great songs and great tastemaker for the Malaspalabras record label. Producer Peter Amato. Hello, sir.
Hello. What's up?
What's up, Peter?
How you doing?
Good,
We're
bro.
doing well. We're doing well. How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing all right.
Peter's in the magic lab over there, where all the magic happens.
I see that. It's very ominous. It's like, mad scientists working.
How's it going over there, Peter? What's it like over there right now?
It's good. It's good, man.
Weather's good.
Weather's good. Hot. I mean, yeah, it's been raining we had crazy hailstorms like past 3 or 4 days.
Oh, wow.
But other than that, it's been good.
So, Peter, how does this work in regards to Malaspalabras and the artists and the songs, and you coming to them, they come to you. Give us a little insight to
You
just
know,
people who just love listening to music.
I mean, I've been bringing stuff to Andy, and he's been, thankfully, he's been loving everything I've been bringing him. I've been searching the internet for artists and just happen to find some really good ones. Some don't respond, and then when they do, then good things happen. And that's how I found Krystal on Instagram. So, and then I'll find some artists, put some stuff together, and turns out Andy and I, we have so many mutual friends and industry people over the years. And probably one of my first guys that I work with is one of the first people I think Andy worked with was Robbie.
Robbie Neville.
Yeah.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie. That's just the way it goes.
Oh, that's a great song. Wow. Outstanding. So you said something kind of interesting in regards to you combing the internet for the next thing.
Yes.
Whereas before that was not the case. You would have to comb, like, I guess, nightclubs and different towns. It's a different world now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wish this technology was around when I was coming up. I mean, to me, if you're an artist, there's no excuse not to be seen, because it seems like everyone is accessible now, via Instagram, TikTok. I mean, I flipped through TikTok at night and Timbaland's on there live, right? And I don't know if you've seen it, but he's on there and it's hours and people just come in and it's almost like audition for him. And, they pop up live underneath and they play him stuff. And like, he's starting to find some amazing artists like that. So, I mean, if you're an artist and you're not internet savvy or you're not figuring this out, then I would find something else to do, I guess. I don't know, because there's no excuse not to get out there,
So this technology, it's not new. It's almost old hat. You guys have been doing this, and from what you're saying, it's now a new breeding ground.
Yeah, it's
TikTok, on Instagram. That's crazy.
It's like when we were coming up. I mean, I was the guy that sat in offices and got kicked out because I'm waiting for whoever the VP of the publishing company was to come down the elevator so I could give him my cassette. And yes, we had cassettes, and and now, I mean, you just hit people up on Instagram and most people will respond to you. And I mean, it's a much different world now, but also I think it's hard too, because then it's so flooded with stuff now. So how do you weed out the good things from the bad things,
Well, that's where your ear comes in, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not you. And that hasn't failed you yet.
I don't know. No. I mean, there's been a couple that that have put a lot of when you're developing
for argument's sake, for the sake of conversation,
but no, I mean, when you're developing stuff, it's not like I found some really great things, but one thing or another has stopped the progress of it, and you spend months and months and months and months developing something, and then something happens that completely stops it.
Well, great. Well, okay, let's talk about Krystal, because we're gonna bring her on. How did this happen?
So, again, I'm getting on Instagram and I'm searching for singers, and I don't know, for some reason I've always been into Latin music. I don't speak Spanish. I'm kicking myself in the butt for not learning, because I've been surrounded by it my entire life. But I've always loved the music. So I wanted to start finding someone, an artist, and I came across Krystal, and she, the things I saw her there was some house song that she had done, and I think she charted on Billboard with it. And I was like, yeah, this is really cool, and she's got a great vibe. And I'm like, I wonder if she looks Latin. I wonder if she sings in Spanish. And I happened to hit on something else that was on there, and it was her singing in Spanish. And I hit her up, and I'm like, I hope she doesn't think I'm some dude trying to stalk her. And I'm like, here's my website. I'm like, I think you're really talented, and I think you should be concentrating on singing in Spanish. And so at the time, I think she was involved with some other independent label or something out of New York, and she had told me about it, and I said, look, you don't know me, and I don't know you right now, but I have been around a long time, and this doesn't seem right. Something's weird about this. And I just let it play itself out, and I knew it was going to play itself out, and sure enough it did. And we reconnected, and then we just got in the studio and we just started writing, and then I started sending stuff to Andy.
So the beat of Provocame, is that something that you created with her?
No. Usually usually like beats and stuff. I mean, it's so funny. Like I'm still trying to get used to saying beats, because to me, because beats is like kick and snare, hi-hats is drums. To me, like what I do is I play everything on the track. Every single instrument that's on there. I mean, I play, I program, and I mix it, I master it. So I did, when we work together, normally I'll do a beat and I'll send it to her, and she'll do her thing and send me voice memos back, and I'll say, yeah, this is great. Now that's fix this, maybe try this, try that. And then we'll get in the studio, and then we'll either cut it here, or she's got a little setup at her house and she'll cut at her house and send me vocals. It's a little hard for me, like to try to produce the vocal with just myself if she's in Spanish, because I know what feels right and I know what sounds right, but I don't know the pronunciation. Sometimes I don't know if that's right. So usually I'll have someone with me that speaks the language if they're gonna be in the studio with me.
Come on, man, don't sell yourself short. Okay.
No.
Let's go. Let's work on something. Okay, just repeat after me. All right. Put the machete down. Go.
Put the machete down.
Oh, I need a little more, machete.
Machete.
Ándale. All right, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, listening, watching. I mean, what a treat that we're getting. Not one, not two geniuses. We're soon going to have the lady genius in here. But this is really cool. This is almost like a how-to as far as the entertainment business and the music business. Andy, this almost, I know you do a lot of work, but this is like the fun part.
This is definitely the fun part, talking about it. And,
right.
Like here we are, months later,
yeah,
from, Peter and I, from George and I, talking about this, to then later on, putting it together. We had a couple of different formations and stuff, and then to finally find our new and our present home, Distributors, now with our partners United Masters,
Nice.
and then to be able to collaborate. I mean, when I heard Peter's music, I was just blown away. I mean, not to mention, we do know a lot of the same people, but one of my favorite people in the whole world, honestly, and most talented vocalist and producer and songwriter that I know is Robbie Neville. And I'm very, very certain that I knew of or heard of Peter through Robbie. And and so, and then here we are, Peter and I, just this is only the beginning, because I mean we've got so much to do together, and as each rollout happens, there's just so many new things that we're bringing to the table. We have a collaboration with a liquor sponsor coming in pretty soon that this is just going to really change the game for us. We'll be hosting events, in key major cities and things and stuff. And this is something that Peter and Krystal have helped bring to the table, And so we also are, if I may just, we're also expanding in the Web3 world as well. And well, it's something that I've been involved in, but we have our good friend God Cloud, who's stopping by and saying hello in the chat there. You know, what's up, God Cloud? Who's he's hosting a Twitter space right now for Malaspalabras and in our tools that we have happening in Web3. Also, we have a brand management person. His name's Donovan Martinez. And so, you know, we've just got so many things that are starting to come to the table right now. People coming to the table, you know, and bringing their energies and talents and wisdom to our team to therefore help artists. I mean, our really our main focus is to help artists and producers, you know, go to the next level of their, you know, their careers and be able to be seen by a wider audience. Focus, you know, their energies towards a market. Bring, you know, business ventures, you know, together, you know, and just strategize on what the next moves can be, you know, in their career, and also, you know, us as a label. So it's been so much fun. We've got, you know, lots of people watching what we're doing, and then Molly, thank you. You know, Latino Slant, you know, is your stream and your podcast, and I've been, you know, a part of that since it's the get-go. And so I'm so very grateful that you're here helping us and, you know, giving your time, because you know, it takes a village. Totally takes a village to make this happen.
Oh, yeah.
And you're, you know, what you're doing over there is amazing. I mean, I remember, you know, when I was really new to the podcast vibe, and we were, you know, putting together, you know, shows and, you know, in my studio out in LA, you know, for your podcast. And so that even just putting that together was so amazing, you know, putting a live show together, you know, something that the pandemic kind of, you know, helped us out with. You know, has helped us create these awesome little channels and stuff. But hello to everyone. If you're watching this now, hello. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you being here. We are Malaspalabras Records, and we've got so much in store for you. And if you're coming back, please make sure that you're subscribed to our channels. And yeah, man, Paulie, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, well, let's you know, the men have talked. Yeah. Enough. We're here for the star, and the star of the night is singer-songwriter Krystal Ortega. She's got the new song Provocame, and produced by Peter Amato and Andy Vargas record, Malaspalabras record label. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Yay.
Hey. Hey, Pete, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good, good. So you're turning green from jujitsu?
If I just happen to keel over, just keep going, because I literally got home like 30, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. Hey, Andy, how are you?
Hey, Krystal, I'm doing good. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Congratulations, we got a lot of views.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm positive we're gonna get more.
Oh yeah, we've got to talk about that too, because we got to talk about where they're all coming from and stuff, and start reaching out to those areas.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's next.
Okay, Krystal, your song has been out, your music video has been out. How has the response been for you? People reaching out, Instagram, all that good stuff. What has been the reaction? Talk to us.
Wow. Honestly, it's been really good. It's been amazing. I mean, I've never experienced as much positive feedback and as much support as I have dropping this song. And I've dropped so many other songs before.
I told you.
Peter told me, yes. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, so going back to the reaction that you said, you're saying that you've dropped a lot of songs in the past before, but what's different now? You're sending a lot of positivity.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm actually getting a lot of feedback. You know, I shared my music across a couple of these groups on Facebook, and there's like thousands of followers, and usually when I've done it, I've only received like maybe like 10 likes, and I got like 200 comments, like thousands likes, and people are like, I don't even speak Spanish and this is great. And I'm like, wow, like, you know, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to a song that's not even in your language. That means a lot to me.
Wow. And correction, 54,000 views.
Yeah.
Over 54,000 views.
Yes.
And let me put that into context too. On a channel, a YouTube channel that has only for now 400 subscribers, that's even more of an amazing accomplishment. And I encourage everyone that watches any of the music on this channel, subscribe, because it's only growing, and this will be a place where the subscribers will get rewarded in the future. Like this incredible conversation we're having. You're not going to find this anywhere else, guys. You know, this is really cool. Go on, Krystal. You were talking about some of the more reactions that you've gotten.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so much love and positivity, and you know, people enjoying the music and the video, and you know, it's just been great. I didn't expect like so many like positive things to come from this song, because it is my first song. You know, usually you have to drop a couple more, and just with this song, I feel like, you know, I broke a lot of barriers that when I drop my next song, I think it's gonna be really, really good.
You hear that, Andy? She's already gearing up for the next release, so you better get to work there, Andy. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan. You know, it's like it's a 1, 2, 3 punch. You know, we warm them up and get people involved. Get, you know, and honestly, they're expecting another song.
Yeah.
They want to hear more. You know, I mean, it's a great song. I hear it over and over and over, and I never get tired of it. But you know, we've got them.
Yeah.
You know, we've got heat. You know, Krystal and Peter have got some serious heat.
I love that. Pete, did you have anything that you want to add or talk to Krystal about?
No, I mean, you know, I'm not surprised by the reaction she's getting, because, I mean, to me, she's such an incredible person outside of being an artist. Like, she's one of those people that, you know, she's just so down to earth, like so likable, so personable, and I just, it doesn't shock me that people are responding to her like this.
Thank you.
There's a couple of starred comments from some people. Of course, you know, applause. But then Donna Leibowitz, you are awesome. Love you and your music.
Oh, thank you, Donna.
Very cool. Very cool. So, look, I know you have a full plate as a person in your day to day, being a mother of 3, I believe.
Yes.
Which in itself is a salute, and you are a superhero. How does that feed into your creativity? How do you balance that? I think that's important. You know, give us a little insight, because obviously that's something that we could never, you know, really. Yeah.
It's challenging, you know, because I live in Florida, so my family is in New York and Pennsylvania, so like I have no family here, and my children don't like sleep. So I'm usually up to like 3, 4 in the morning recording. Like whenever they sleep, I'm usually up, whether it's writing, recording, whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm up. And when I usually send my music to Pete, he's like, do you ever sleep? I'm like, no, unfortunately I don't.
I mean, Pete, that's what she's got. What it takes, man. That's
100%.
Wow.
He's like, you're already living the rock star life.
Wow. Well, it you know, hey, I commend you. I mean, that's something I could not do. So, yeah, fantastic. Okay, so how do you describe the song? Like, what's the genre? What's going on? You know?
It's reggaeton-ish. And then you know, it's just, I mean, I like to think that my voice is unique, where if you were to compare it to other Latin music, I think it really stands out because it's not like your norm. And you know, I feel I can adapt to any genre of music. I want to do reggaeton, bachata, you know, maybe merengue, dembow, whatever. I want to be all Latin. Like, I want to touch everything.
Do you check out like what's hot with other Latin acts, like the trends or what's going on? You know, all the way, you know, from these huge monster acts like a Bad Bunny, or now the new generation with the Pelso, whatever his name is. Do you listen to all that? Do you take it in, or you just like, I don't want to hear anything?
I listen to some, you know, music has changed so much now that it's just like some of the stuff I'm like, I don't listen to the radio. It's just like, I don't like what's out there. But yeah, I have some artists that I listen to. You know, I listen to Latin. I listen to some Bad Bunny songs. I listen to Karol G, Becky G, Natasha, and I listen to a lot of demos.
And you listen to a lot of demos, huh?
Them both.
Oh, dembo. Sorry, I was like, demos? What? Okay. She listens to demos.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, you guys wanted to add anything? Andy?
Yes, I would. You know, I want to echo everything that both Peter and Krystal said. Is I really noticed amazing comments. You know, when they first heard the song and then watched the video, it's just like, yes, you know, it's true talent. You know, there's not a lot of messing around with, you know, the vocals and, you know, all the special effects and all the stuff. And all that stuff's cool. Don't take me wrong. But, you know, these are the vocals I like the way I like to hear them, you know, and the song itself has a Latin pop feel, but it's got a very, very tasteful reggaeton, you know, to where you're moving, but the song drives you, you know, recorded very well and produced and mixed very, very well. That's one thing I got to say from Peter's mixes and masters. They sound great everywhere.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm not even, you know, I know it's you, you know, but I want to mimic your studio and your sound there, because everything that comes out of there sounds banging.
That's
Is he frozen?
Like in you know, the car, the studio.
Yeah, he was frozen. Why don't you repeat what you just said?
Oh, I heard him. Oh, they didn't hear.
Andy, why
Okay,
don't
yeah,
you
I was just
start
saying
off
that I listen to my music everywhere, from like the iPods to, you know, my car, the studio, you know, little boxes and stuff, just to see how it sounds. And man, Peter's mixes sound amazing everywhere, you know, and especially when it's up on Spotify, you know. I'm like, man, so we got a really good thing happening here, you know, really, really good thing happening here. And I'm really grateful for this team, and I'm excited for everything that we have, you know, coming.
Krystal, what do you look for in a mix, in a real good mix?
You mean like when he sends me the beat?
Yeah, sure.
I like to dance, so I like the boom, boom. So I like, you know, and I like a little bit faster. Pete, he always sends me a bunch of beats, and it's never the final beat. So I can record something and then he'll feel something off of what I sang or my voice, and he'll add to it. So it could be a completely different beat. And I'm like, wow, this is great. Yeah, this is what I want.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's get, go ahead, Peter. Did you have something?
I mean, I think that even this song is started out as something else.
Yeah.
And then when I get her vocal back, then it just takes me on another journey, and then it makes me feel something totally different. And then I ask her to send me the lyrics so I can translate them. And then because I don't know, I tend when I write, I'm very visual. I don't know, like I don't know if that makes sense. But
Makes sense to me, yeah.
I like the music to feel what what the lyric feels like, and then I try to do as minimal as I can to support her, because she's the most important. The singer's the most important thing. So I tried to build the track around and just support her vocal instead of going, look at me, look at my beats, and look, I want her to be the star. So,
Well, guys, we are here in what is I'm looking at a Latin music factory happening here. This is really exciting. This is a lot of fun, even just to be a part of just your conversation. Krystal Ortega, Peter Amato, Andy Vargas, Malaspalabras Records. If you're watching us on the replay, smash the like. Tell YouTube's algorithm that you want to share this, that you like it. It helps the channel out. We have some starred comments, guys. Karini Sepulveda says, hey. Irene, sorry. Ilaverse, of course. Peter's a master of the art, for sure. Donna Leibowitz. Yes, Linda's so sexy. Linda Cristel Fernandez, the video is very classy and sexy. Yes, you can't be classy and sexy at the same time. I know this for a fact. But you're right. It is, that video is just there's a lot going on. We had Krystal on the show the other day, and we were just like kind of breaking it down with her. And it's like, how did you get away with this? This is pretty spicy.
Yeah, because YouTube is so but we kept it clean.
Yeah, you kept it, and he said, "Oh, it's a dream."
Yeah.
And Jatula says, "Congratulations."
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's right. Look at this. Great response, Andy. Great response. I don't know about you guys, but I think we've had a good conversation. If there's anything you guys wanted to tell the audience, then we could just start wrapping it up.
I'm just going to say that everyone here, just keep watching, follow all our socials, please. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and our Instagram, our Twitter, all Malaspalabras Records, and see what's to come. Please, go ahead and continue to comment, and we'll get back to you if you send any DMs or anything like that. But I'm just glad. I'm really glad. I want to thank both Peter and Krystal, for this collaboration, and and really, this is number one. This is number one. It's like, when I sought out to do this with you guys, it was definitely wasn't just a one deal. Like, we got to keep on doing this, because that's the way it's going to work. That's the way. By the third, we're really going to see just so much action, and all of our support here is going to multiply, and yeah, that's about it. We're excited. And Paulie, thank you, man.
Will we see a duo, Andy?
Hey, I'd love that.
Yeah.
That would be fire. What do you say? What do you say, Krystal?
It's up to you, and it would be an honor.
That'd be some fire.
That would be hot. That would be hot. Absolutely, that makes sense. Peter, get to work. Come on.
You're on a plane, Andy. Get out here. We'll hang out. We'll do some writing. Get in the studio and crank it out.
Yeah.
Krystal, any closing words to people listening, your fans, new people discovering your music as well?
I just would like to thank everyone for all the love and the support. It truly means so much. I worked so hard, and to finally see this happening is just a dream come true. And I'm here to represent the moms, the people who tell you, oh, you have a child, your life is over. I am proof that is not true. We are still someone. We still have a purpose in this life. and don't let other people come and shed their negativity or their insecurities on you. You can do it. I'm here to pave the way for you guys. And, you know, again, thank you for all the support, and I love you guys.
Wow, beautiful words, beautiful words.
I'd like to chime in. I'd like to chime in there, Paulie, really quick. I'm sorry not to cut you up, but I just wanted to say that's also been on my mind, Krystal. You know, I'm a father of 3, and I have 2 little ones at home, and you know, I give it up to my wife for, you know, for being the superwoman that she is, you know, and for you to do all of this, you know, as an artist as well, and you know, maintain a home. I know all the work it takes and stuff, and I just want to commend you for that. And thank you for saying that, because that's a big part of what we want to do as well, you know, is we want to send that message out to, you know, all the mothers out there, you know, who you know, are raising the kids the right way, you know what I mean, and showing them, you know, giving them, you know, the time and the love that it needs to raise a family, you know, and still being able to follow your dreams. And,
Right.
and it's by example, you know, and so that's such a positive message here. There's a song in there, that's for sure, right there.
Yeah.
My mind's already going right now.
Yeah, major song. We got to send that message out. Thank you, Paulie.
I love it, guys. I love it, guys. You guys are getting a lot of love in the chat before we leave. Check that out. Very nice.
I'm also going to post the Maxim Bitcoin party here.
Awesome, guys. All right. On behalf of Malaspalabras Records, I want to thank Peter Amato, Andy Vargas, and of course, Krystal Ortega. My name is Paulie, Latino Slant. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone here. And wherever you guys are at, I say on my channel, keep your slant fuerte, but wherever you're at, you know, keep it moving. Keep it
Thank you all.
Be well, everyone. Peace.
Bye.